Going on, guys? So today I'm going to try to take care of some of these wiring issues. I don't know how much I'll get done or how much I'll get to show you, because a lot of times whenever you're doing these the wires and all that stuff, it's such a confined area, it's just kind of hard to show anyway. So I might just go ahead and replace all of this. It's pretty easy to do. All you do is if you wanted to do it the easiest, or I guess the easiest way, so you don't screw any wires up, is just take one wire at a time. Unplug it from wherever it's going to and make that wire, plug that one back in, and then go to your next one. But I think I might try to take off this little toolbox. That'll give me a little bit more room, so I can see everything that I'm working with. Again, this is a 6-volt system, and before I get going, again, I don't know if that's going to show up or not, but it is a positive ground, so kind of different. But we'll go ahead and take the battery out. The actual cables themselves seem pretty good, pretty flexible, but those are definitely not good. So we'll replace some of those, and then next thing we'll do with replacing some of these wires, again, you can see how bad these are. We'll also loosen this up, take the belt off. That'll allow us to get in here better, to get to the distributor, pull out some of these twigs and stuff like that. And since it came with the new belt, we'll go ahead and put the new belt on. So, alrighty, I'll bring you back once if I get anything exciting for you. I guess. This is where the distributor sits. There is 2 1/2-inch bolts. It's pretty simple. Sits on there, and on top of your distributor you have your coil. Here's the coil. You should have 6 volts on the top of that. I'll be replacing that wire. I do need to check and see see if this coil is good. I know there's a way to do it. You check the resistance or something like that, but I'll look that up and figure that out. Here is the distributor. As you can see, there's just this one little keyway that goes in there. From what I understand, you can't get this wrong. It goes in there one way. If it doesn't go in there that way, then it is 180 out, and you just rotate it over. So I believe that's what the case is. So your rotor, it only goes on there one way. You kind of see that there's a little bit of wear on there. This end, a little bit of wear, nothing horrible, but look in here, that's pretty gross. This is your condenser, and then the points are going to be inside of this little thing. And those points, there's some corrosion. Huh, look at that. Oh. Wing airplanes. That's cool. All right.
Yeah, you can see the corrosion that's in there. Something I might try to do is just clean these off, put everything back, just see if we get spark, and see how well it works. Shoot, maybe not. Maybe I'll just buy new points and condenser and call it good. One thing you do want to check is how smooth this turns. Like, is it grindy? Can you feel it gumming up on you? Is there any play? I don't feel any play at all. There's a tiny bit, but that's okay. So I think that's what we'll do. Get a new rotor, new points and condenser, probably a new cap, because yeah, that looks pretty worn down there. Maybe new wires. And then I'll test this coil, because I don't really want to buy a new coil if I don't need to. Okay. And then on the generator, I'll be replacing the wires. At least those 3 for sure. And then this one up here, I mean, it's still pretty flexible and stuff, so I don't know. I might replace it, might not. Oh wait, we got a connector right there. Oh yeah, oh man, look, yeah. I bet that's the problem. You see that? There's like 2 wires holding that, and that goes to this. And so I'll be replacing those wires as well. So cool. All right, that's where we're at. I think I'll get all of that taken care of and then get back with you. And there's a bunch of videos on how to replace the cap and rotor and wires and all that stuff. I don't think I'm going to do it just because there are a lot of other videos that's doing that. Oh, I forgot to show you the other wires that's on here. Back up in here. So I couldn't get this box off. There is one flathead bolt right there, and it just spins. I can't get a hold of it underneath, so just kind of rotated it out of the way. Works for now. I think I will be replacing this starter button. In order to do that, I have to take off this whole plate, and it's up underneath there, so pretty easy. I did take out the battery, obviously you can see. So this brings us to this. These wires coming off of here are really good. It goes up to this little junction box thing, and that pretty much just kind of deteriorated in my hands. This is a starter. Goes to, oops, this wire here goes through here to here, and it should go down through here to here. So anyways, I just want to show you all this real quick, but these are pretty bad. This is the light switch, and you can see those is pretty bad too. And those aren't even hooked up, and there's no fuse either. So we'll be replacing all that. And then the starter wires. All right guys, so yeah, it's dark, but I did get it to fire off. There is a big leak right here, exhaust leak. Alright, so we got it started. I can actually see fire coming out the side right there, right where it's black. So needs an exhaust gasket. These are going to be a pain. I see broken bolts, so I don't know if I want to I don't know if I want to do that or not. I might leave it for the other owner. I might fix it. I don't know. Oh, let me show you what I did. That wire. So this wire here, that originally went to the coil. It tied into this wire right here. Just me moving it a couple more times broke it off. So I have a jumper from here onto the negative terminal, and anyways, now that I know that works, I'm going to stop messing with it. But I think I am going to go ahead and, man, I mean, it ran good. I don't think I need to replace the points and condenser and all that stuff. I really don't. One thing I do want to test is the rear 3-point. Make sure that goes up and down before I put all this time and money in it and figure out that the 3-point don't work, and then that ain't work. No. Good thing is the 3-points are up. It's holding all my weight. So that's another good thing. Okay. Hydraulics are good. I had to remember to turn that lever, this one, right there. Had to remember to turn that on. That turns on the 3-point. Awesome. Oh, I didn't see if that was spinning or not. I'm assuming it is. Yeah, man, that sounds good. Maybe I ought to put some gas in it. Okay, well, there you go. We know it runs. We know that it needs the exhaust gasket. So before I go to bed, I'm going to go ahead and drench those bolts in some WD-40. I'm going to do that several days. And then I'll go ahead and, like I said, replace the broken wires and all those other wires. I don't know if I'm going to do the tune-up, like the coil condenser, the plug wires, all that stuff. It runs good. So need to test to make sure that it's charging. I don't know if it's charging or not. Then we'll need to test the carburetor to make sure that it's running properly. And then we'll run it through all the gears once we get all that done. Make sure all the gears are good. Make sure the clutch is good. So, alright guys, y'all comment, right? Let me know what else you guys think I should test, or do you think I should go ahead and replace all the ignition stuff? Alright, well, let me know. Thanks for watching. See ya.